You see endless Instagram, YouTube, wherever you are on social media, advertisements, even in your email at this point. And I've been seeing this brand, their clothing, their style, very sleek, very minimalistic, but it has a little bit of edge to it that I really like. So it's not just a plain t shirt, but it's a stylish, solid t shirt that you can use in a multitude of different ways. It has a little bit of edging, like a larger collar, larger sleeves, or an asymmetric detail that just makes it pop in a subtle way that you can get a lot of use out of the pieces. And the brand I'm talking about is Marcella NYC. The husband and wife duo have started this company from a little bit of a footprint on Etsy. Started from Etsy, and now it is this multi-million-dollar brand. Let's go ahead and get into Marcella NYC. Their mantra, their motto is minimalism with an edge. It is New York City design, European handcrafted designer minimalism within reach. And by that, they have their items are not on the $50 spectrum, but they are a little bit higher priced, where you are seeing those prices of $70 and $80 for tops, but that's okay because of the quality of details you're getting from an item. And it has that NYC inspired look as well. So when I see the pieces, like I said, I am very attracted to the pieces I'm seeing. And you want those solid pieces. Not only can you make up your wardrobe with statement items, but you can also make it up with these solids, these bases that have a little bit of twist, a little bit of detail to them. And those are the ones that you pull out on repeat in a multitude of different situations. They have a mission that has four pillars, and this is to advance women and girls globally. It's democratized design, original designer clothing, and accessories at accessible prices. Social impact, supporting 3 days of school for a girl globally with each order. Ethical production, a predominantly female team, paid fair wages and generous benefits. Sustainability, just in time, small batch production made just in time with sustainable materials. They also have a fabric guide on their website. I definitely encourage you all to look into that as well. I really like that this company has a lot of information on the details about their products, what they're made out of. That is very important to me because as you buy things, you really want, at least for me, I can't speak for everybody else, but I want to buy things that are quality items that are made out of fabrics that are made to be sustainable pieces, 100% cotton. And you in this day and age, you can't get around having to purchase synthetic clothing. I have things that are made out of synthetic clothing. I buy things from ASOS. I buy things from Zara. I just got two dresses in from Fashion Nova maybe a month ago. So I'm not trying to jump up on this box and say, oh my gosh, not everything needs to be cotton. That would be wonderful. But the way that certain things drape, the way that certain things need to stretch and move on your body, depending on the style, everything can't be 100%, and in this day and age it's impossible. But I do love that you can see more about the types of materials they're using, all the way from sustainable jersey to Italian wool. They also show you on there a spectrum of whether it's high stretch, medium stretch, no stretch at all, and the spectrum in between. You can also click on each of the types of fabrics and see more information about them. And I think part of this is education. I don't want to just sell you a product. I want to sell you a lifestyle. I want to sell you something that you're going to cherish. I want you to buy something that's going to enhance and fit your life. And I think that is the twist with the way that they're presenting the information. You want to be informed, we can make sure you're informed. Their design philosophy is that they believe less clutter is one's closet means more space and time for life's most meaningful experiences. Our team is passionate about creating timeless upscale street style, a special kind of uniqueness we aspire to. We call it minimalism with an edge. And when you see the design of their pieces, you can see that. You can see that, especially that New York edge to it. And it's interesting how different, where depending on where you live, it inspires your style. It inspires how you see things. It inspires the functionality of pieces and your need for things as well. And I do think these pieces are items that can grow with you, especially a lot of the dresses, a lot of the tops that are a little bit more flowy, not so tight fitted. These are pieces, when you're taking care of them, can take you from your early 30s, for example, all the way to your early 50s, your 60s, your 70s, even. I can see a woman at every stage of their life in these pieces of clothing, and they're the same thing. They're just going to be on a different woman at a different stage in her life and style a little bit differently. Some of the tops that I like, this Finch top, I like the high collar. I love that it's a looser top, so you can tuck it in a little bit differently in a skirt or a pair of pants. You can tuck it all the way in and make it have a slightly closer fit, or you can have it was just like a loose tuck like you're seeing in the image, and it be like a kind of looser edge, effortless piece. Add some jewelry to this, add a brooch, and you are out the door. It's you don't always have to have 15 different accessories and clothing pieces to look a put together and b also stylish. And I think the when you have pieces that are effortless and work with a lot of different pieces, a lot of different items in your wardrobe, you can mix and match and get a lot of bang for your buck out of these pieces. This top here is the Leone top. I think this one's cute. It's a little bit of a twist to a classic white t-shirt. It's not too fitted, which I don't know, since my mid 30s, I'm just like, I don't want super fitted tops. Actually, before that, I think since my mid 20s, I started moving away from like the tight baby tees. So really, I don't wear a close fitted top like I used to anymore. And I haven't been doing that for decades at this point. But I like something that's a little bit loose, kind of skims the body. And this one does that. And it has a little bit of skin to it in a perfect spot. If you think about women who, like I said, this ageless design, where you think about women who maybe your neckline's a little bit looser, your chest line is a little bit, maybe a little bit more weathered, that area, then this beautiful part right here is showing a slither of skin. It's giving you that edge, that appeal, but it's not in a spot where you normally see tops and where you normally see some women decide to cover up more because of, they're a little bit more, they have more mature skin, so it's not as tight as it used to be. This is a good spot, I think, and this can be work well on someone in their 60s, a lady in their 70s. Like I said, just an ageless piece. Another dress that I like is this loft dress here. I love the beautiful vibrant blue. One of the things I will say, it does seem like they are expanding out a little bit in some of their styles, but a lot of times they're keeping to classic colors. For me, I like a bit of color and a variety of colors, but this absolutely definitely speaks to people in New York City because they wear a lot of black. But on top of that, even a lot of people like neutral. They like to wear black. They'll stick with white. A little pop of blue might be okay or safe to wear because that goes with a lot of different colors. But so they have a minimal amount of colors that they use. And a lot of times things are in black, and a lot of times that things are in either black or white. But I think this dress is really cute. They have a lot of accessories. You can buy jewelry from them, you can buy shoes from them. But I like this high-low aspect because it gives you that drama from behind, but then a little bit of leg in the front. That's up my alley. And then one other piece I'll just highlight, which is this Denali dress. I love the high collar, but then when she turns around, you're going to show shoulders and a little bit of mid back, which I think is very cute, very sexy, very sophisticated, very woman, grown womanly. I love this because I think, especially as you get older, well, I've always been this way. I've never been a person who wants to expose too much skin. I think you can be very sexy, very sophisticated without showing all your pieces and parts. So I'm going to show you some back action. I'm going to show you some shoulder action. But then when you see me from the front, you don't expect that. You also see the dress is longer. So there's a balance there, which I really do like. I think this is a dress that is ageless. Anyone that decides that they want to wear this dress can wear this dress. And I love that it also, with the looseness of it, it helps hide some of the kind of, what I want to say, some of the potential menopause belly that some people may have, some of the people who may have, you're not quite snatched in the middle area anymore because you've had children. Like I said, you've gone through menopause, you've gone through life experiences and things that, you know, your body may not be where you want it to be, but you can still feel good. It's not clinging to the wrong parts of you. So I think this one's a good piece too. Let me know if you have checked out Marcella NYC. There definitely are a few pieces that I want to get from their line, but I think this is a really good brand to check out. And I love all of the mission and sustainability factor, and also all of the detail that you can get on fabrics, because I heard the past few years have been wanting to get pieces that are made out of more natural fabrics, high quality fabrics. Make sure you check out my website if you want to see small batch creative accessories that are created to enhance your daily life with Fashion Home Life by E. My website will be in the description box. Oh, and also, if you have not seen my Koi Atlanta pop-up video, these earrings are by Koi and this brooch is by Koi. I did do a short video where I went through the pop-up, so check that one out. It'll be linked below as well. And I will see you guys again soon. Thank you. Bye.